Hey, what is up, YouTube? I'm back. This is Haidar. I'm glad to see you guys here. What a great, kind of crazy up and down today with today's market. And I wanted to talk to you today about Alibaba. I know there's a lot of speculations out there. I just wanted to give you my honest opinion in regards to that matter. I personally loaded up on it. I know there's a lot of speculations. There's a lot of worry from different investments, not only just from the US but around the world, in regards to how sustainable it's going to be, whether or not the Chinese government is going to step in or not take over. This video and all videos about any stock that I cover on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. Please make sure you're doing your own research. I'm not telling you to buy. I'm not doing this. I'm telling you my honest opinion on what the company is and what I'm doing currently. So personally, I've loaded up on this stock. I've bought so many stocks today of Alibaba, and also from last week whenever it dropped down. I think it's a phenomenal company. I think it's a great, huge company of growth in the future, especially with particularly this price that is in. It's just a steal. Now, I understand there's a lot of speculation with what Jack Ma have done in the market in regards to talking bad or bad mouthing their own president in China, and that's a big no-no for a communist country. Ultimately, there's two things that's going to happen out of this, right? You talk about option A, Jack Ma is going to apologize, and then the Chinese government is going to be like, hey, you know what, don't do it again, move on forward. Or Jack Ma is no longer going to be a Jack Ma as far as being the CEO of, I know he already stepped down. I know there's a lot of rumors of him being disappearing and all that stuff. The step down, I can confirm that, but being disappeared, he didn't really get caught or anything. He's just hiding out, taking some time off. I'm pretty sure during that time he's probably, doing some negotiation. But in general, the second option, what's going to happen is, the Chinese government is going to be like, you know what, we don't care that Jack Ma is the richest person in China. We don't care about how big potential Alibaba is. Doesn't matter if you're a billionaire or the richest person on the planet. When you're in China, you obey by the rules. You make sure you don't disrespect anybody from the government or badmouth anything. So now, obviously, when this happens, sure, they can utilize that as an example so they can shut up anybody that comes in that think they're in power to have a freedom of speech. But the problem is that the risking is they're not going to be able to compete by the world companies internationally. So what do I mean by that? So think about it this way. In order for any company to compete and become huge, like for example, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Facebook, they have to have that kind of encouragement and support around not just one country, but around the globe, around the planet, internationally. Internationally, people need to invest in that particular company so it can grow substantially. Huge. You think about if the Chinese government jumps into the company and just totally eliminates it and shuts it down, just absolutely destroy it just because they want to prove something or they want to set as an example, well, a lot of investors are just going to be like, whoa, what guarantees us that this is not going to happen with other companies within China? So the Chinese government risks that its own Chinese companies not compete, be even close to global companies, because international investors outside of China are going to be very scared to put their money into. And that's exactly what's happening right now with Alibaba. A lot of investors are just selling out. And there's a lot of uncertainty. And that's what's driving the price to be down. The price is down not because the company is not making money. And I want to make that clear. Financially, which I'm going to show you in a second, the company is making crazy amount of money. I mean, this is how bad people are scared of this whole thing. Like, look at this chart right here. This is the chart just from the start. Okay. Start off from 2015. So that's your 5-year chart. Okay. If we zoom in here, this is when the pandemic happened. Okay. This is the beginning of the year, right? And this is when it crashed down to $175 and went back all the way up to 316 and went all the way down. Now it's just 227, sitting on 227. And this is all driven because the speculations of not understanding what potentially can go wrong with this company, and people are just scared, and I understand why. But if you look at the financial, it's an absolutely phenomenal company. I mean, you talk about even with that drop, they're still making so much more money year after year. I mean, from 2020 to 2019, that's almost 40% increase just in revenue, total revenue. And it doesn't stop there. You look at the profit, gross margin. Look at this. I mean, if they continue on doing this, they're going to be doubling. Because you guys got to understand something. Alibaba, literally, anybody that is doing Amazon drop shipping in the US or any other country is most likely using Alibaba. Especially if you're a beginner. And a lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people went to drop shipping, normal drop shipping, regular, like I said, like just having your own website, to being at Amazon or being on eBay even. You got to understand, a lot of people use Alibaba. Alibaba is such a monster when it comes to financial stability. As a company, it has a lot of cash flow coming in, and it just exponentially growing. It's not just stopping there, it's just growing, and they keep investing and expanding on a lot of different companies. So you got to keep that in mind. So personally, again, I've loaded up on this company. I did some analysis in regards to that, and I see it potentially being worth about $300. And I think it's going to go up in the future. I think if indeed the Chinese government does want to set an example of this company to the world, and to within its own country, it's definitely going to suck. But the thing is, the fact of the matter is, they're going to be losing so much on other potentials, as far as growth wise. They're going to be losing so many people as an investors around the world. They're going to just lose trust with them. So I hope that you guys like this video. If it does, please make sure you hit like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? If you're a heavy investor or you're investing in Alibaba, or did you sell out? And I'll see you guys later. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.